This is Granny Maggie from Granny Magic, and I'm here today with the first of the live rituals that I've invited people to. We're going to wait just a minute because we have a minute before it's 1 o'clock officially. I just went ahead and it went out now, but I did a little bit of cleansing of the space. And I'm careful with the smoke because the house is sealed up because we're having suddenly a little cold snap of weather. But I always like to do a little bit of cleansing. Mainly I rely on my bells in this room unless I'm doing a reading where I'm calling in spirits. And I did bring my big bell up, but I think it's out of camera range. I'm trying to experiment with how I can do this. So I'm probably going to save that for this afternoon, or actually this evening at 6 Pacific Standard Time, 6 or 6:30. Oops, I got to check the schedule. I think it's 6:30. I'm going to be doing the Chinese New Year ritual. I thought that might be the best time for everybody. And I see people are joining us. Wonderful. Welcome, everybody. I can't answer your waves because I'm too far away. I wanted to try to get a broader camera angle. So, happy Chinese New Year to all of you. And solar eclipse. We have a busy, energetic day today, and it's actually very exciting. This year is going to be a year to boldly step forward. So we're at 1 o'clock. We're going to take just another minute, let everybody get on so that we can go ahead and do our ritual. I printed a copy of it out. One of the things I do is I like to have something nearby that I can look at and work with when I'm doing something very specific. And I want to follow that ritual because it's the one that I posted. And some of you may have that available. I'm hoping you feel free to join in. An eclipse, some people feel, is very volatile energy. But as witches, we love power, we love strength, we love energy. And an eclipse, a solar eclipse, is very, very powerful because it brings together the light and the dark. It creates a harmony, a balance. And so that's what we're trying to do with our ritual. We're working with the light and the dark and what lays in between, a place we don't often get to travel to. So I'm going to go ahead and just cleanse this space with my bell. I cleanse this space of any negative or stagnant energy. Only light, love, and positive spirits may remain in this space. So mote it be. And the first step of our ritual is to set up our candles with our black candle on the left, our white candle on the right, and then some type of bowl or container that we can burn in the center. We're going to be using crystals in this ritual, and it recommends citrine. I couldn't find my big citrine pieces this morning. Sometimes the cats play with the crystals. So I have these crystalline crystals that I'm going to use in today's ritual. I always like to have clear quartz nearby. We're also going to need a couple pieces of paper and a pen. So those are the things that we need to set up this ritual. It also mentions a bell, or how does it describe it? Maybe it doesn't mention a bell. But you're going to want some way of clearing your space as you start. So we've got everything set up. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to light our black candle. I honor the eclipse and its shadow today. And then we're going to light our, just the black candle. Okay. So after you've honored the shadow of the eclipse by lighting your black candle, you're going to take your paper and your pen, and you're going to write down 3 things that you want to release. And I'm going ahead and writing mine down. And then, because you want to release these, fold the paper away from you. You're going to fold the paper away from you each time until you have a little square with the opening away from you. And then we're going to hold it for just a minute and focus on releasing whatever it is you wrote on that paper. If I was by myself, I might even say, during this day of the eclipse, I release, and then I would probably say those things out loud. Then you're going to want to take your paper and light it with the flame of the black candle and put it in your fireproof bowl. And then feel the energy, feel the release. Let it go. This is the year to do a final release of the things that are holding you back in your life. Okay. Now, we have the white candle, which represents our new energy and our beginnings. I honor the sun, the life-giving force. I honor the light. I honor the flame this year. And after we do that, we're going to want to write down maybe 3 things we want to focus on this year. Okay? And with all that we've been posting about this year and the year of the fiery horse, I'm thinking people have probably already really been thinking about what it is they want to do. All right. And then with this paper, you want to bring these things towards you. So fold this paper towards you. Okay? And as you do that, hold your crystal, your citrine, your carnelian, tiger's eye, some kind of stone that has to do with success, with moving forward. And take a minute and meditate with that stone and that paper. Visualize, embody, feel those things coming true for you that you desire. Very important part of this process. Okay, now we're going to keep these together. And what I'm going to do, I don't have one up here. I usually have a little bit of everything up here. When I go downstairs, I have some little net bags, little tool bags. I'm going to find one in white, yellow, gold, some type of color like that. And I'm going to put the paper and the crystal in the bag. And I'm going to have that bag on my altar. I'm going to keep it all year because I really think this is the year we want to move forward. And when I'm having one of those days, I'm going to light a candle and I'm going to hold this. And I'm going to feel that energy coming my way the same way I did on this day of the eclipse. So now that we're done, we thank the universe, Thank you to my ancestors and spirit guides. Thank you to all the energies that have come together today to help me release what I no longer need during the shadow of the eclipse and embrace my future for the sunny side of the sun of the eclipse. And basically, that's the eclipse ritual. It's very, very simple. It's a lot simpler than the one that I want to do with you, anyone who's interested, tonight at 6:30. That will be the one for the Chinese New Year. It has more steps. If you want to do that with me, it would be helpful to look that ritual over and kind of go through it. And then maybe you could even write some things down so that you can actively participate as we do that ritual together. Now it's time to extinguish the flames. And there's a lot of controversy. I was raised to blow them out. That's your life, your intention going out into the universe. And it signals the closure of the ritual part of the ceremony. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blow the shadow side out first, the left. Almost didn't want to go. And I'm going to blow out the sun side, the light side. And that's our short little eclipse ritual. This ritual is actually posted. So if you would like to, go ahead and do that, if you didn't feel comfortable or didn't have access to what you needed to do it with me. But as I said, I invite you for tonight's ritual to go ahead for the Chinese New Year ritual. Look at that in advance, gather your supplies, and join me. We can do that ritual together. Have a wonderful, great rest of your day. Many blessings.